Aries, thank you so much for tuning in. Love and light to you all. Going to be doing things a little differently here. As you can see, I have the February reading already up and out around the 18th of January. So I'm going to be doing sort of thematic readings here a little earlier than the beginning of the month. This is going to be a general overview for the energies of February, and then as we inch closer towards the beginning of the month, I'll have the week by week play out that we had similarly for this month, January. Okay, so let's get right started with Dear Aries. I was meditating on your energy before I turned on the camera, and I was hearing hard and fast, okay? And out popped this Two of Cups in reverse with the Father of Swords horizontally laid. I'm getting what has been at a standstill. I'm hearing motioning it out of the picture. You have the Six of Pentacles upright, along with the Nine of Pentacles. Heavy energy here with the Nine of Pentacles. The Star in reverse, the Ace of Cups in reverse, and the Three of Swords upright. Okay, I'm hearing whatever has been a weight, a heavy, heavy, heavy weight, the Son of Pentacles upright. Now, I'm getting that you feel you're guided to take on a certain action. I'm hearing a certain mission that has to do with matters of relationships, partnerships, whatever is not, I'm hearing satisfactory. Okay, you want to take the reins with that in a very clear-cut way, and there's something that you just, I can't get this, I'm hearing out of my mind, out of my, I'm hearing also my sight. It could be something that you have understood in a certain way. I'm hearing lingers from the past. Could be with an earth sign. I'm also hearing an air sign. You do have the Father of Swords, Eight of Pentacles, Ten of Cups in reverse. You've been trying to get to this state of closeout emotionally where you're like, that's it. I'm over the hump. Okay, I'm hearing mission, 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 and it may have felt, I'm hearing mission impossible. It may have felt like, oh gosh, I feel like I'm running uphill with buckets of water. Okay, so it could have been an emotional cycle for you, Aries, that you feel that you are beckoned to. I'm hearing mission. It's almost as if, okay, what I'm experiencing, what I have been experiencing could in some kind of way be emotional, but I feel that I almost have to have this sort of armor, I'm hearing, around me to move through it in such a way that I'm hearing brings a sense of purpose, okay? And I'm hearing discourse as well, to have a serious conversation. Now, the Moon here, overlaying the Ace of Pentacles. You then have the Mother of Pentacles and the Emperor. You may be dealing, okay, with another Aries for a number of you, but you may be dealing with an Earth sign. I'm hearing with a Mother sign. Okay, so there may be a focus here on caretaking. I'm getting that for a number of you, and a question of, well, what comes of this? I'm hearing this dynamic. Okay, I'm hearing also the pinnacle of success. Okay, I'm hearing the venture. For a number of you, this could be a partnership that just isn't quite, I'm hearing, playing out as you would have liked, in terms of when, let's say, you entered in whatever this union was, when you entered in whatever this dynamic was. It could also be, again, financial, of the give and the take. The intention that was set in that moment, the vision, I'm hearing the visionary sequence, okay, that was set, I'm hearing also harbored and harnessed in that moment in some shape or form, perhaps is not playing out in the long term as you would have liked. I'm hearing in terms of a return on investment. In terms of time, I'm hearing money, space, also perhaps someone may be sharing a space with you. Now, Nine of Swords upright, overlaying the Chariot, Cancer's card in the Major Arcana upright. You then have the Son of Cups upright, right beneath the Chariot. Okay, there's been a lot of thinking. I'm almost at Capricorn and Cancer. You may be dealing with either one of those archetypes or someone with a lot of those energies in their chart. You have a lot of thinking here, I'm getting, Aries, that has been on the table, that has remained. I'm hearing surface, on the surface as well. It may be obvious that this is something that you're taking seriously, that you're thinking about, and it could be pertaining to a move. It could be moving someone out. I'm getting that for a number of you, as you may perceive it or see it. The Seven of Swords upright, Ten of Swords in reverse. You are at your wit's end in a certain way, Aries, with whatever it is you're dealing with. Perceptively, ideologically, it's almost like I've been thinking about this so much that my mind doesn't know how to think anymore about it. It's reached full capacity, full load, and the point that you're at, I'm getting, Aries, is that it's not a matter of, am I done with this? Okay, it's a matter of how I'm going to finish it off in a certain way. What is it that I'm going to say, do? What is the action that I'm going to take? And what is going to be my reasoning process through that as well? My computer's going to die, Aries. Let me just plug it in. I'm hearing whipping it into action. You're like, that's it. I'm hearing armor, tough armor, whatever, again, has been sort of emotional. And it's almost like it's been an emotional tug of war, okay, going back and forth emotionally. You may feel it's time to pull out the sword. And I'm hearing, again, the armor. Now, the Wheel of Fortune here, sitting right beneath the Seven of Swords, 10 swords in reverse. 2 10s here, you realize yet again, you have another 10, 10 of cups. What closes out leads you, I'm hearing, to broader pastures. And I'm hearing that you don't exactly understand, okay, and I'm hearing you're refraining from understanding what comes after that point because you don't want it to influence how you step into this new beginning, how it is that you, I'm hearing, close ties. Now, the 2 of Wands upright, overlaying the Daughter of Pentacles in reverse, the 10 of Wands in reverse, 2 of Wands, mirroring the 10 of Wands in reverse. You've got 3 10s, including the Wheel of Fortune, 4 10s on the table here. There is major closeout, but not only finishing that off, you realize that it's a matter of jump starting. Okay, closing this out, and right, it's like switching buses, transferring buses. It's not about just getting off the bus that led you to this point to realize it's time to, I'm hearing, move and make a change. But where do I move from here on out? And there's this sort of deliberate, I'm hearing, essence with which you are making change and moving forward. Now, what you want, and there may be someone here who is, I'm getting, for a number of you, this could, I'm hearing maternal, mothering instinct, I'm hearing for a number of you. The question is, where do I'm hearing, take so-and-so with me? You may be traveling with someone, perhaps a child, okay, someone who you're taking care of. Daughter of Pentacles for a number of you, specific message coming through, or this could be your very own propensity. Of course, you could be thinking about, well, what are the assets that I am to bring with me? I want where I move and how I move to be stable. I'm hearing a point of stability for me. Okay, now you have here the Father of Wands, okay, in reverse, who just fell on the ground. Okay, and there may be someone, I'm getting, that you're leaving behind in some kind of way, something that you are, I'm hearing also a certain form of action that you're no longer taking on. You have here the 8 of Swords upright, the Tower in reverse. It's a period for you of understanding your ideology, okay, of what you agree with, what you hone in on to be a factor of success, a moment of change even, and what your role is in that, specifically by way of what you communicate and what you profess. You have the Ace of Swords here as a theme card, the 7 of Cups in reverse, the Daughter of Swords in reverse. Daughter of Swords in reverse, mirroring the Ace of Swords. You want to know where, I'm hearing, the heck you stand, okay, in matters that have been an emotional ebb and flow. I'm hearing cutting ties again for you, whatever that may mean to you. Specific message coming through, and of course, right, it's not going to resonate in the exact same way for everyone. I'm beckoning to mention this, that your Venus sign, if you're watching for matters of love, your Venus sign, don't underestimate the power of your Venus sign, matters of love, matters of finances. If you're watching for love, finances, even creative hobbies, then you may want to watch your Venus sign. If you don't know your Venus sign, you can click the link below in the description box that I provide, and that will calculate it for you. Okay, now, alrighty, Aries, 2 of Swords upright, 8 of Cups upright. There is an emotional past that you realize, I'm hearing, I gotta move through this in some shape or form. I need to come to not only what my understanding of it is and how I move through it, but what role it has served for me in coming closer to a point of clarity, of exactly, I'm hearing, discernment of what it is that I want emotionally this new beginning to personify for me, okay? So there's a focus here on the past, Hierophant. There may be a relationship on the table here, perhaps for a number of you, 5 of Cups, okay, that I'm hearing for a number of you, you realize has not, I'm hearing, stood the challenge, stood the test, has made clear for you what an emotional experience can feel like in a certain way in terms of what what role it plays in your world, okay, and what, foiling that, you do desire. And you have here the Ace of Cups, overlaying the 10 of Cups, overlaying the 10 of Swords. 2 10s here again with the Ace of Cups. You realize yet again, it's not just about closing out. I'm hearing mission again. It's not just about moving on by way of moving out. It is a matter of releasing, I'm hearing, perforated edge. How it is that we transfer, yet again, transfer being a focus point here. And I'm almost getting it like if you're moving out of one relationship, it's almost like there's I'm hearing something waiting, something awaiting. Okay, I'm hearing sound, stand still. It may be a spiritual calling in nature that you feel. It's almost like as I move out of this, it's almost like the feeling I'm getting for you, Aries, is not that you are almost in junctions, moving and then moving and waiting and then moving and waiting. I'm not getting that sort of feeling. I'm getting it almost as if an ending merging with a beginning. And it may be a focus here that's ideological for you in terms of what is ending. Is it a thought form that surrounds a certain past that's emotional? Is it a thought form that, or a perspective of what you've made of the past? Okay, and what role does that play in matters of partnerships that we now take on? All right, and I'm hearing venture as well for a number of you. Again, there may be a partnership here that you feel, I'm hearing this is it, this could do it, this could make it for me, this could make and shake it. The Two of Pentacles upright, Son of Swords in reverse. Question of finances. Okay, independence in an independent way, Aries. What will capacitate my sense? I'm hearing regaining a sense of balance. I'm also hearing boundaries, financial boundaries. You have the Three of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, sandwiching. Beautiful. You've got the Star here as well. The Nine of Pentacles. There is a focus on stability. Dear Aries, what is it that makes us feel, I'm hearing sound, okay, sound, where it's silent, where we don't need to understand, where we don't even need to think, okay, through a certain predicament, a certain matter, I'm hearing as well that is emotional in order to derive a sense of security with it, but where we just feel, I'm hearing at peace, where we just feel that we are grounded in that very moment. What brings us to that state? I'm hearing locomotion. There may be a focus here on movement, on, again, transfer, change, and the focus for you being not on a sort of stagnancy of stability, right? Where it's like I'm standing and I'm standing here until I'm hearing the day passes by and that makes me feel stable. I'm not getting that. I'm getting that it is more so a rather a matter of how it is that I'm mobile and fluid through what is a changing force and frame of stability in a certain way. You have Temperance here. Sagittarius' card of the Major Arcana. You then have Judgment in the middle, right smack dab in between Temperance and the Mother of Wands. Strong fire energy. A number of you may be dealing with Sagittarius up and out. There is a decision here that is to be made, absolutely. Four of Swords. Okay, right beneath Temperance. I'm hearing locomotion again for you. Okay, Son of Pentacles again coming through. Earth sign could be Mother of Pentacles. I'm getting the Mother of Pentacles is sort of your energy. Okay, for a number of you, Mother of Swords in reverse. Son of Wands in reverse. For a number of you, there could be a lot of characters here. Family life. I'm hearing work life as well. A question of direction. What is it? I'm hearing standstill. What is it that we realize, yet again, is a period for us to contemplate what direction we want to take on? Okay, it could be in matters of love, relationships yet again. You have Lovers here, Gemini's card, the Sun in reverse, Lovers upright, and the Daughter of Cups upright, mirroring this Lovers. There may be a water sign involved. It could be your very own energy. Dear Aries, I almost said Sagittarius, I'm hearing you want the emotional release. Okay, the question is, what moment in time is going to be the moment that marks our embarkment along this path that feels stable to us? So I'm getting for you, again, Sagittarius, I'm getting for you, Aries, that you don't only want to, I'm hearing, release from the past in some sort of way. Again, past ideologies around relationships, surrounding relationships, partnerships. You want to, I'm hearing, understand, I'm hearing refrain, okay, from moving forward based on the past, based on your understanding of the past, into, I'm hearing, forward motion and movement, where it's almost like you're not, I'm hearing it's not clockwork, you're not focusing on time and the experiences that you've had through time, but where you are just simply moving based on what you are feeling, okay, is coming about. Now, but I'm getting that you feel that there is a form of guidance here that is sort of surrounding this decision that you're going to make. And you feel in a certain way that I'm hearing there's only one way up. Okay, and so while the decision in a certain way is going to be sort of decision, okay, is it this way, is it that way, is it how, it's a question in a certain way. At the same time, I'm getting that for you, you feel, it's a feeling that's driving you towards a certain direction. I'm hearing answer that is rather clear to you that you want to take on. Now, let's pull two more cards here, Aries, and see what comes through for you. I'm hearing packing luggage. Okay, packing luggage for a number of you. There may be a move here. Hearing breaking point. You have the moon again coming through. Ace of Pentacles, right? There is a lot of mystery here that surrounds what this next step and stage is to sort of be in a fundamental, foundational way. What is the foundation of it? Okay, I'm getting, though, that, again, you realize that it's not all clear, cut, dry sort of a clear-cut, dry process. The Ten of Wands, Father of Swords, again, coming through. The question is on the behavioral sort of actions of this individual. If you're working with an air sign, what is it that they need to close out? It's almost like if two people are moving out, what are we both packing in a certain way for a number of you? Okay, I'm getting that those of you who have a situation that is in regards to partnerships, okay, that has sort of reached a boiling point, this is perhaps pertaining to you. You have the Nine of Swords here, and I'm getting that will be very clear for those of you who realize that this is something that has reached the sort of end point of your end goal as well, something that perhaps you've both at the outset realized, well, this is kind of where things will sort of lead. The Two of Pentacles in reverse, the Magician in reverse. Okay, again, the focus on matters of stability. I'm hearing matters of community as well. Perhaps there's a focus on communal finances and what your sort of piece is there. The Five of Swords here, right atop these three cards of the Father of Swords, the Ten of Wands, and the Nine of Swords. There may be terms here that you need to deal with as it pertains to closing out a certain financial chapter for a number of you, perhaps. Let's pull a few more cards here and see what comes through, dear Aries. Okay. I'm hearing Sally May. Okay, whatever that may mean to a number of you. There may be funding here. That's a focus. Funding. The Seven of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles, 5, 7 in a row. We realize that there is a certain path that we need to begin to capacitate to make a certain turnaround. The Ace of Pentacles, again, Six of Cups, okay. Six of Cups, Mother of Cups, Father of Wands, Four of Wands, okay, Aries. The focus here is on what we make of partnerships. I'm hearing, what are the grounds for partnerships? What for a specific partnership as well? Could be, again, community, communal finances. What is it that we set into motion, that we mark as the new beginning? And I'm hearing the newness of this beginning. What characterizes it in a certain way? Financially, what I'm hearing launches it as well. What is the grounding of it? And the focus is on foundation, absolutely. Five of Cups, again, keeping in mind what has been unsatisfactory in a certain way. I'm getting, though, that for a number of you, you're moving out of a relationship and you're moving into sort of another sort of paradigm of partnerships, relationships, maybe with a water sign. Okay, Father of Cups, Mother of Swords in reverse, right over the Five of Cups. This may be a certain stance that you're taking as it pertains to a water sign. Ooh, Strength. Okay, in reverse. You may be dealing with a Leo, Seven of Wands, upright. There's something here that you have, getting recognized about perhaps a Leo, or perhaps how you've been channeling your creative assets and abilities. The Tower here in reverse, right over the Five of Pentacles. There is a focus on how we transmute matters of emotions and finances and how they are connected, okay? I'm hearing interlocutor as well, how it is that we have communicated about the connection between these two worlds for us, perhaps in matters of partnerships and finances as well. Now, let's pull a few more cards here, Aries. Okay, Mother of Wands, Four of Pentacles, and the Emperor. Emperor mirroring the Mother of Wands. This is your very own energy. You realize that you are in charge of what it is that you are creating to be a foundation financially for these next steps. And I'm getting that you realize something is coming, and something in a certain way has been perhaps cyclical. The card of Pisces in the Major Arcana, the Hanged Man, right over this Four of Pentacles. What is it that comes? You feel you're inching towards a decision, judgment here, mirroring the Four of Pentacles. I'm getting it again, Aries. It's what you're working with is not almost a question. I'm hearing alibi. You have the Two of Pentacles. Again, the Magician. Lots of Major Arcana here. Whatever this decision is, it brings you to a point of stability. Okay, and you realize that's the focus, that's the point, to feel stable, to feel also independent in how it is that I have a certain relationship, hold a certain relationship as well with finances, with my career. What is that relationship that I hold with it in a personal way? I'm hearing virtue as well. What are my virtues? What are my values even that I'm hearing characterize as to constitute a sense of stability for me. And you're reshaping your paradigm through which you derive a sense of stability. And so much of it is ideological. There are actions here as well that you feel you are to capacitate, but it's also, I'm hearing by way of your vision of what it is that you see that you are creating in the future. So for you, the focus is not necessarily on just finances. It's not just on the material assets. I'm getting more so on what it is that you create. Okay, in the world of finances, perhaps, in the world of, I'm hearing also partnerships, you have the Tower again coming through, inching towards major change. Aries, I'm hearing Taurus for you specifically, Son of Swords upright, the Seven of Wands upright, and Strength here, smack dab in the middle, Leo's card in the Major Arcana. All right, I'm going to clear these other cards out and hold these cards here. Let's see what we are working with, dear Aries. I'm hearing verbatim, specifically with the Son of Swords and the Strength card. There's something here you want to get super clear with, that you want it. I'm getting super clear before change takes place in a certain way. Before you, I'm hearing take an action, enactment. You may be dealing as well. Maybe heeding legal advice, Nine of Pentacles. There could be finances here that you want to get really clear on how you want to channel, okay, specifically by way of your creative abilities. I'm hearing funding for a number of you. Okay. Now, again here, Ace of Pentacles, new beginning, on the horizon. I'm hearing the frontier. What is it? Well, what is it? And what is our role in it as well? What is the sort of stance that we take? Ideologically as well, perceptively. You have this Five of Cups, again, right over this Nine of Pentacles. I'm hearing lingering assets that are emotional. What are the emotional sort of propensities that affect our, I'm hearing handling, taking on of what is otherwise financial? Daughter of Pentacles, beautiful energy here that I'm getting with the Daughter of Pentacles, right over the Eight of Pentacles, over the Father of Cups. If you're dealing with a water sign, Father of Cups, I'm getting a very good energy here. Very good energy here. Specifically in this spread that we're doing. This individual is, I'm hearing supportive, very supportive, very, I'm hearing there's a certain, I'm hearing character, role that they feel that they are to take on in a certain way. It could be in matters of home life, caretaking for a number of you. Mother of Cups in reverse, the Four of Wands in reverse, the Tower again right at the base of this reading, of this stack rather. I'm getting that for a number of you that the Daughter of Pentacles is your very own energy. And I'm getting as well that the Mother of Pentacles is your own energy for a number of you, but of course, general reading, take it as you will. It may resonate differently for everyone. There is a certain partnership that is, I'm getting maternal, but it's interesting because the role that's played that is sort of caretaking, that is sort of maternal as well, and I'm feeling this pulsating in my left almost wrist and palm, okay, bottom left hand palm, is taken on uncharacteristically as others may perceive it, as you or another may perceive it, but in a way that is giving a sense of I'm hearing stability. There's a feeling that whatever is being taken care of is being taken care of with concern. I'm hearing habitat. All right, now I'm hearing the details are being taken into consideration. Okay, specific message coming through here. Again, though, there is a certain direction that you feel you are to take on, Aries, and you are wanting to be very clear. I'm hearing layman's terms, like I don't want to take any chances with how it is that I am relaying a certain message. I don't want to take any chances with how it is that I am communicating something that may be related to my creative vision. Okay, and I want my very personal creative vision to, I'm hearing, be threaded throughout in such a way that remains authentic. Okay, to the vision. Five of Wands. I almost said Five of Pentacles in your theme. Right over the Five of Pentacles in reverse. Again, the Two of Pentacles upright. Aries, you realize, I'm hearing premonition. You have a lot of ways of going about whatever this is in a creative way, in a dynamic way. You may have a lot of different creative abilities, okay? And you may have a lot on your table as well as thoughts. Okay, well, I can take it in this direction. I can take it in that direction. At the end of the day, you realize that it is a matter of feeling stable, okay? Also independent in whatever method and means you take on that is dynamic and creative. And I'm hearing it is a personal venture. I'm hearing, and it is a personal value, projection of your value. I'm hearing your virtues, your virtuosity. I'm hearing there is whatever has been excess, okay, excessive, specifically financially, is being transmuted by way of what I'm hearing keeps you fit, keeps you in motion, keeps you mobile. And it's almost like, okay, in the past, I could have been, I'm hearing, making technically more money. Okay, take it as you will. I could have been more financially stable, but in a certain way that wasn't serving me in such a way that served me, who I am as an independent individual, and feeling that there is a sort of lightness, okay, with which I feel perhaps I'm in charge of less financially even, perhaps, okay, for a number of you if you're working within a certain department, and it's almost like I was in charge of these assets that were just, I'm hearing astronomical, and I'm hearing couldn't remain level-headed for a number of you, okay. I realized that I'm hearing taking part of a smaller range, okay, of I'm hearing facets, okay, facets perhaps, that's something that is more simplified, okay, characteristically I'm hearing, is, or perhaps taking on a character or a role that is more simplified for a number of you, I feel that I am more efficient even with how it is I can carry out certain creative endeavors. Okay, so your vision though, I'm hearing Pisces for you specifically, Aries is on focusing, holding, maintaining intact what you feel to be your very personal resonance factor. What is it that I feel I align with? What is it that even if it's, let's say, taking care of less actual things, right? If it's simplifying, I'm hearing, if it's downsizing, whatever it may be, whatever that is, right? What brings me to a state where I feel, I'm hearing there's a sense of lightness. I'm hearing also lightheartedness, okay? Where, and I'm getting this specifically for a number of you, if you have been dealing with, yet again, a certain financial, I'm hearing project, endeavor, that has been almost, there's been a weight to it, a feeling of like heaviness, okay? I'm hearing also expectation, where it almost, what you were partaking in financially, materially, so on and so forth, as you may have seen it or felt it, in a certain way, bled over, bubbled over into your emotional life, and vice versa. Okay, where it's like, okay, now my emotions are I'm hearing the lines are blurred. The lines are getting blurred between what I'm feeling, what I'm hearing when I go in every day to work, and what it is that I'm producing, what I'm hearing, I'm caretaking, what I'm taking care of. So, as you may see it, as you may perceive it, could be taken in a number of ways. Again, the focus for you is on the vision. That, yet again, it's almost like when I'm in this state of I'm hearing simplicity, okay, of resemblance, I'm hearing as well, of what my values are, of what my virtues are, I'm able to recognize, I'm hearing myself again, I'm able to recognize, I'm hearing what is a point of, and a factor of resonance, a factor that stands to be a reference for me of, I'm hearing my virtues. I'm hearing specifically my book of virtues. I'm hearing moral code. And it's almost like, Aries, you may have a certain, I'm hearing play-by-play. Okay, it's like, well, this is my ethics. These are my ethics. This is how I want to carry out my work. This is how I want to, I'm hearing perform, okay, on a daily basis. And I'm getting a sort of Virgoan-like energy for you here specifically. And for those of you who have a lot of Virgo in your chart or a strong sixth house, there may be that propensity absolutely to feel that there's a certain rhyme and a reason and an order that I want to uphold and upkeep. And so, the focus for you here perhaps is on, I want to be able to get back in touch with that, with it's almost an impulsive understanding of how I stand within, I'm hearing, and on my own 2 feet within my own, I'm hearing my own process, okay, my own processing power as well. So the focus for you is on clarifying your acknowledgement, even your ability to recognize, to acknowledge what is a very personal virtue to you, what is a very personal value to you. I'm hearing set of values and variables to recognize, well, you know what, this is the way I want to do things and this is not. And almost, right, in a certain way, there is an alleviation, I'm hearing, of courses, okay? For a number of you, this may have to do with schooling, okay? Right, I'm hearing the release, okay, I'm hearing, of habits that were attuned to a certain world, a certain, I'm hearing, order, okay, of events that, yet again, I'm hearing spun out of control a little bit, perhaps set you off course as you may have felt it, out of balance. I'm getting that you are regaining your footing here, and I'm hearing the foothold of what you envision to be a path, okay, of greatest resonance. And I'm hearing virtue again, yet again, strong message coming through for you, Aries, where yet again you feel I am in resonance. I'm hearing I am the factor of resonance here. Okay, I'm not just performing, I'm not just showing up, I'm not just doing, I'm hearing paying off my dues, but I am standing for what I seek to bring through what it is that I'm hearing processing through. So if you're dealing with a lot of variables, if you're in a certain line of work where you're handling a lot of goods even, okay, the process of working with those things is a focus for you in terms of how, through that processing, you are, I'm hearing, eliminating certain things and how you are infiltrating certain things by way of that sort of interaction with what you're working with. Okay, a little bit abstract here, Aries, but again, strong message coming through. I'm almost imagining someone who's working, I'm hearing showtime, okay, show business, okay, whatever that may mean to you. And it's almost like back end work, almost like I'm getting for a number of you as well, like stock room, okay, where you are working with certain factors, and there is a certain process that you're working with, Aries. There are certain series and sequences of steps. I'm hearing it again, habit patterns, and it is in the way that you operate and process these, I'm hearing propensities, okay, that you, in a certain way, express, I'm hearing contrive as well, what it is that you want to become, I'm hearing, in a state of performance. So the focus being on creativity, on creation, for a number of you, performance may be a focus here. And it's almost like, well, what are the steps that lead up to my stepping on stage, right? Taking, I'm hearing, the platform. And so I'm getting it again, strong vision here of someone who is backstage. The focus being on what's backstage, happening behind the scenes in a certain way, being so important to you, and you feel that. Aries, you're like, it's not a matter of just being on stage. It's a matter of what leads to that point, and I want how I lead myself to that point to be representative, characteristic of, to resemble, okay, my values and my purpose for moving forward into this next chapter. Okay, I'm hearing ensemble. So there may be a series of events that lead to a sort of, I'm hearing self-expression, a performance as well. I'm hearing specifically the values being honed in on here. And again, what processes and steps that lead up to the point where we feel solid, okay, in a state of, I'm hearing resonance and remembrance of why we are moving towards a certain event, certain culmination, makes that sort of performance ever so seamless, okay, and I'm hearing easy as well. So yet again, Aries, as a little recap here, the focus for you is on setting the sort of tone, I'm hearing the pace as well, for how it is we move towards change, okay, culmination. And there is a desire to feel that at every step of the way, we are involved in a very personal way with how it is we're creating what we're creating. And your vision, I'm hearing upkeeping of certain principles and values, yet again, that reflect who you are as the creator of what you're creating, is almost just as important as what is created by way of that process, okay? And I'm hearing processing power. So do not underestimate your involvement that leads to, yet again, what is, I'm hearing, showtime, what it appears to be showtime, what is, I'm hearing, a explication of values, okay? So the way that it is expressed and how it is that you bring yourself to a point to step into the sort of also ideological role, the frame of mind of being a performer. Specific message coming through for a number of you. Performance here is just as much, I'm hearing, involved in that, I'm hearing synchronicity of events, and I'm hearing specifically the symphony of your cause, okay? Thank you so much for tuning in, Aries. So much energy here for you. Fast paced. I highly recommend you check out your rising sign, your moon sign, your ascendant, rising, ascendant sign, as well as those may provide you with further insights into your situation. Also, Venus, yet again, may play a part as it pertains to matters of love, partnerships, okay? Finances, also creative hobbies, endeavors, and the like. Let's see here. Any other announcements? Those of you who would like a personal reading, some of you have been asking about this, okay? I offer personal readings, yes. On my website, I have a number of services there. I have personal readings, energetic assessments that are in varying lengths, so you could just choose which one suits you at that time. There's a mini energetic assessment, then the more in-depth, full-length energetic assessment. We'll take a deeper dive with your energies there. And then I also have astrological reports that are about 13 pages in length, so really in-depth, taking a really deep dive with your personal energetic frequencies, your gifts, your talents, by way of taking a look at the birth chart, specifically that are elementally set. Okay, so let's say you've got a lot of fire in your chart. It could be sun sign Aries, but let's say you have a lot more planets, okay, in fire signs, Sagittarius, Aries, Leo. This is, I'm hearing specifically for a number of you, change to habitat, okay? So perhaps industry, if you're thinking of what industry suits me, given my particular propensities, specifically with matters of performance, perhaps. For a number of you, there may be something that can be illuminating via the birth chart for you. I found it to be a wonderful way to kind of gauge, what sort of environments as well could be most conducive to our particular propensities, our gifts, our skills, our interests that run soul deep, right? To get that sense of soul satisfaction, rather than, okay, well, I'm interested in this, technically I'm good, I could be good at this as well, but what is going to satisfy me on a level that is just, I'm hearing unspoken specifically, okay? So Becca mentioned that, all right, to you as well. I have energetic alignment protocols. So for those of you who'd like to get into sort of elemental balance, okay, where it's like, I'm feeling, I don't know what I'm feeling, okay, I'm feeling so much, I'm hearing specifically for a number of you, frustration perhaps, okay, if you're feeling frustrated, if you feel, I just feel almost, and there's a nervousness, okay, then, right, these are, this can be addressed, this can be reflected in an elemental sort of assessment and protocol. So if elemental balance is of interest to you, then, and we are all 4 elements, fire, water, or earth, just in varying propensities, then we can take a look at your personal chart to see exactly what your propensities are. And depending on what element you would like to balance, then we can target that in a very personal way via your personal birth chart. Okay, thank you so much, Aries, for tuning in. Love and light to you, and I'll see you for the week-by-week readings here as we draw closer to the beginning of February to see how these energies move through in a more close week-by-week fashion. And until then, love and light to you, and I'll see you soon.